Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. I'll be trading with a fairly large group today. We'll be trading AMD and we'll be trading the RV strategy. Please read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor, so you should seek the advice of somebody you trust. This is an entertainment channel trying to show you tips and tricks and ways that you can maybe become a successful trader. So we have a lot to offer on the channel. We don't sell courses. Everything here is free. We have a lot of custom scripts and a lot of episodes and a lot of archive videos with live trading. So I recommend you to look around on the channel. We just are asking for your subscription and thumbs up, hopefully, but we're not trying to sell you anything. So please read that. Again, I'm not licensed. So I'll be doing 1,000 shares today of AMD, and like I said, I'll be doing the RV strategy with the group. The RV strategy calls for us to start trading a half hour after market, so that's about 15 minutes from right now. So I'm going to go over this layout, and I'm going to go over the strategy a bit. So the RV strategy is a range-bound strategy that first came out. It was developed last March of 2023 and sort of changed the way everybody traded large-cap stocks with the range-bound strategy. AI signaled it out as one of the top 5 strategies out there. So people have been making a lot of money trading this strategy, and it's one of the main strategies that I like to trade, although we do focus on a whole bunch of different open style strategies as well, and a few other different strategies that you might want to look around for. So this is what's considered the perfect layout for the RV strategy, although I'm sure there's debates who would have a better layout. But I can show you everything, and I can set it up really quickly with this, set up my morning very fast with this layout and the minimized screens on it. So let me just go right into what is the RV strategy and how does it work. So it's a range-bound strategy. The first thing we need to do every day is when we figure out what stock we're going to trade based on scanner readings or a watch list that you might have, and quickly go through to look at the ATR and what's happening, and I'll go over that. Then you would go right in and you would find your range. So let me open up a minimized day chart down here. This is a day chart. Let me kind of expand that for you a bit. So each one of these candles represents a day. All right. And I know there's a big mess here, but we'll go over that. So how you find your range is you look at yesterday. So this is a completed day candle with its highs and lows and its main bodies of open and closing right here. So you look at what was the range of that and what was the closing price. So if you look to the right of my picture, you see the C right here and then a number after. That's the price. So if you look right there, again, it says $148.64. So that's what this closed yesterday. Then you look down here at Wilder's average true range, ATR stands for average true range. What is that? That's the range that the stock may have moved over a 14-day period. That's the average over a 14-day period. That's the average range. So if you look at that number where it says 877, when I go back over the candlestick, it was $7.42. So you divide that $7.42 in half, right? You subtract half of it from the close that was up there, 148.64, and you get the ATR low. You're creating the bottom of your range. Then you add half of that after you've divided it, and you get the ATR high. So average true range high, average true range low. Now we have a channel. The whole idea about range-bound trading is you're trying to create a range that then creates a channel. And when you're trading large cap stocks, which is the RV strategy, that stock is expected to move in and out of, in between that range for the most part, and give you some security when you're trading that it's pretty much going to bounce back if you've called it wrong. Although always have a trading plan, always have a max loss, because it might not come back. Everything's a might. You might be a winner, so you have to always consider that. But that's the idea. Large cap stocks that are in the RV strategy have to be a $25 billion minimum market cap, $1 billion minimum float, and an ATR usually 8 or less. Sometimes you want to go 6, 5, or 4 to be safer. As you get more experience with the RV strategy, you can up that ATR knowing that the swings will be a little bit more. But if you want to be really safe, you can just keep the ATR low when you're searching for the stocks. And then you want to keep your share size low. So now I'm trading 1,000 shares today with everybody. Everybody's going to be trading 1,000 shares, but you can make money with 1 share, 5 shares, 10 shares. You don't need 1,000 shares. The same strategy works. So anyway, once you have your range, you need to find out when to go in and out of the range. And by the way, I'll just briefly talk about the book. So there's Day Trading Volume 1 that came out about this strategy, instantly became a bestseller. It came out like 6 months after the strategy was being started and shown on YouTube everywhere. Now there's a book out called Day Trading Volume 1. It became bestseller instantly because it goes into the details of this strategy, just how to lay it out, how to set up your scanners, how to actually trade in between the channels. Everything about it. It's amazing. I highly recommend getting it. I will have a link to it. There's a companion book to that, so you can helps you log if you want to log your progress, as well as Day Trading Volume 2 is all about candlestick patterns. It's the only book that has a rating system using all these other experts and all their data, and then the $1 Million Margin Club's own data. They actually started to rate candlestick patterns, and they've got complete book, Day Trading Volume 2 and 3, that has all these ratings. Knowing your candlestick patterns is a must. You must know patterns. And then I'll talk about the other two books before I talk more about technical analysis. So the next book that you should get is Trading in the Zone. So after you learn a strategy, and then after you learn about patterns, then you need to learn about yourself and controlling yourself when you trade, and remembering that every trade can be a loser. Every trade's brand new. So even though patterns help us and give us an edge, you have to consider that it's still, it may go wrong at any minute. Every trade, it's like investing in a new business. Every time it's a different stock and a different minute of that stock being traded. You can never count on anything. So that book goes into detail about how to trust yourself with what you do know, but then always remember it can go against you. That's a great book. Another book is The Best Loser Wins. So those 5 books, I live and breathe them. There's a lot of other good books out there, but I would recommend those. There'll all be links to them. Now let me get back to what we're doing here. So once you have this range, then you need to figure out how to trade inside this range. So you're going to create support and resistance levels within this range to tell you when to go in or go out of a price, or to give you an idea, to give you just an edge, to give you maybe something to go by rather than just, that seems like a good spot. So briefly, what are patterns? This is an argument that goes on forever because people are saying, I don't need to put a support or resistance line down to trade. Your charts are messy. Now, granted, this is a little messy, but we'll go over it in a second. But I don't need all that stuff. I just know how to trade. Well, that's you must be clairvoyant then, because everybody looks at a pattern to trade. I mean, you have to have a chart. Maybe you don't even need a chart then. I'm not even going to go down that road. But all technical analysis is based on patterns, things that have happened before, things that have happened already, and they may repeat. That's what every bit of technical analysis is. That's why anybody draws a line or a chart or looks at a chart or does any of those things, So yeah, you need to know something about technical analysis. And the RV strategy is a pretty simple way to learn because there's a step-by-step process, but it just comes down to knowing your range, and everybody who trades a stock should know a range no matter what strategy they're trading. You talk to any professional trader and they're going to tell you, know your range, know your support and resistances, and then a bunch of other stuff. So this is going to focus on support and resistances and Fibonacci. So I'm going to go more in it, and we're going to be trading in about 8 minutes. So that's technical analysis. The same thing with candlestick patterns. Like 40 million new traders came in at COVID, and what used to be considered only intraday candlestick patterns, these are daily candlesticks, now suddenly you'd start to look at them intraday and not just daily, for the same type of patterns when you see the same pattern lining up, or indecision candlesticks that tell you, hey, maybe it's about to go around, to turn around. It's the same thing with these support and resistance lines. Maybe it's going to stop and turn around right there. So let's find out where those are and why are they good spots to put them. So that's what I'm going to talk about next. So let me close this day chart, and I'm going to go to this 5-minute chart over here that's a big jumbled mess and open it up. And you'll see here a Fibonacci. So what is a Fibonacci? So these lines right here, all these yellow lines are part of a Fibonacci, all right? So every leaf on a tree, every petal on a pine cone, rings on plants and trees. I could go on. You should read Google Fibonacci and read it. But it's nature's mathematical formula. And what you look for when you're doing technical analysis is you look for things that other people might follow, because that's how a pattern's created. Other people follow it, right? So we're like lemmings, right? So a lot of people respect the Fibonacci. So how's that set up? So you can get Fibonacci's retracements on your charts, and you basically just always go left to right wherever the two pivot points are. In this case, it's high to low, and I do it on a 5-minute 10-day. That's what this strategy calls for. And then all these lines open up, and you can see how the price action really respects around these lines, particularly when you see the next one here. Then I do another one that's on a 5-day, a 2-day 5-minute. So then you do the same thing again. You're only going back 2 days. Now look at, that's not where this line was drawn. These spread out based on these two pivot points. So as you can see that they stop and rest and move around. So you're looking for other things that are as good as the Fibonacci. And the Fibonacci, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So that gives you an idea. Hey, the price action may be changing here. I should get ready to capitalize and make money, right? So those are two ways. And then all these blue lines you see here, these were put in from a 4-hour chart. So let me open a 4-hour. So every one of these candlesticks represents 4 hours. Okay. So you're looking for, now what there's all these different time frame candlesticks: 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15-minute candlestick, 30-minute, 1 hour, 90-minute. And so on and so forth till you get to the 4-hour. There's only going to be 2 4-hours in a day. These black lines are the open sessions. These grays are extended market and pre-market, where most of the trading does not happen. It happens in the open session. So you're looking for an average of where the price action moved in those open sessions. So why not get one of the larger candles? 4 hours is about as far as you can go. It'll just be one candle if you go to 8 hours. And then you mark the highs and lows of that candle. And that's where it will be the mean average of all those other time frames, the 1, 5, 10, 15, 1 hour. That's the mean average of them, where that stock turned around. So it would make sense to as a really good place to put pivot lines. So other than the Fibonacci, within the ATR, you try to mark them. Now, obviously, I was seeing that the price action might leave outside the ATR, so I marked a whole bunch above it here, and just in case. So, but I basically just marked any place it might turn around. So it helps me get. Now, the other thing you'll see, that other ways I trade, obviously I'm looking for the support and resistance. I have a volume profile here, and there's a whole bunch of videos that tell you how to set this up for intraday, so you can see the point of control, where it's telling you it might go back up, where it's telling you it might go back down. This is a really useful, this is free on any platform for that, but this is all Thinkorswim. But then there's the scalpers indicator. So I do a lot of custom scripts here that are totally free. The red represents the buyers. The red represents the sellers. The green represents the buyers. And then basically this is the percentage of how many are happening. So if you were to look at this right now, this custom script, it's telling you that it was all going down really strongly. So you'd jump on and you'd make some quick money until it turns around. Now, it's having a little bit of indecision, but basically you could have jumped on that. Think about a wave coming by. You're on a surfboard and you're waiting and you see everybody and you say, hey, I'm going to jump on that for a couple of $100, and you jump on and you get off before you hit the rocks, So this indicator is very, very helpful, and it's free. Again, guys, all we ask is that you subscribe and give us a thumbs up. We don't sell courses. We just show stuff. So I'm going to get ready to trade. Everybody's waiting. I'm going to be calling the ball. Now, the strategy doesn't start till a half hour after market opens, depending on where you are. That would be at different times, obviously. Here, it's 10 o'clock, New York Stock Exchange, East Coast. Come on, really? I'm running out of time, guys. You guys that watch me know that this keeps happening, and it's very frustrating. There we go. Now I'll go here. I'm just trying to get bigger, just so I can see this bigger, and then the 15-minute as well. I don't need as much level 2 on large caps. For those professional traders, you know what I'm talking about. But I do want to see the bigger time frames. I don't want to get confused by a small time frame here. So I need to see the bigger moves. But I will be trading on the 1 minute, and I'll be looking at the scalpers indicator as well as the level 2 a little bit. Now remember, this is multiplied by 100, and 50 to 70% of this is hidden. Again, we'll be trading 1,000 shares. Everybody will be trading market. It's sort of a competition when we do this. We have a minute to go. Like I said, I'll be calling the ball, which means I'll call out what I'm doing. It's called quarterbacking, but everybody is responsible for their own trades. I am not a licensed financial advisor, and everybody knows that, you know, I could be completely wrong on everything I say at any time. So, and the strategy might not be working today, and then it might be amazing the next day. I mean, nothing's a for sure thing, right? Nothing. So always remember that. But you're just trying to get a leg up. You're just trying to find out something. So guys, we got a minute to go, a little less than a minute to go. You know, it came up to the ATR and turned around. I'm thinking that it's going to swell back down. So I'm looking to short in about 30 seconds. So, but I don't know. It kind of depends. And if it shoots way down here, I might go long off this fib. So I'm looking at support and resistance. I couldn't get a lot of good readings because there wasn't a lot of 4 hours going across this. I looked at the 1 hour. It wasn't much better. So these channels are a little wider than usual for this share size. But yeah, I'm looking for it to rebound up there in the mid 152s if it goes up at all. So we're live trade. I'm going to go ahead and go in there, guys. We're allowed to live trade now. I got 152.11, so it wasn't as good as I was hoping. But we've got a cushion already. So there's what my opening trade is, and it's matching what I have for the whole day. And now we're going to look to go long, short, long, short. And yeah, it can turn around on you fast. So what do I have? You know, what can I do? So I have $1,000 max, a max loss per trade. That's not what I wanted to see. I'm hoping it's not going to break through that ATR because you will see me reverse and go the other. Some people have trouble with the reverse key on Thinkorswim. You can just double click either buy or sell, and it's the same exact thing. So, So this is just sort of consolidating around here. So it's right around this point of control, but look at that. That's going to pull it down. So see how now remember to watch the video on how to set this up. There's a bunch of them that I have here. So I like the fact that happened. That's happening. This is it might even pop this point of control down. So this is former price action that just happened. Everything has already happened, but that's about the best you get other than reading the level 2 before it's happened. So this has happened 1 second ago, before you can go 1. So it's pretty almost as fast as you can react, but it is former action. I get a lot of people that say like, well, God, you know, it's past due. It's like, yeah, do you have something better to watch than what just happened? That's about as good as you get, you know, is what just happened. So we're going to look to bounce off this fib, guys. That's what I would say for a reversal. Now it did drop below to the other fib too. It's also 51.50, which is 50 cents and the whole dollar, half dollar and whole dollars are emotional support for trading. So a lot of people will do that. We're looking at the scalping indicator. I saw that the volume dropped drastically with the sellers. So the buyers are coming back up here. So that's another signal, or at least the first signal that this is going to turn around. The other thing would be if it bangs off this Fibonacci level down. There's a dual Fibonacci levels down here. So this is slightly not concerning. It's just so I missed that move. Did I miss that? Okay. This is just kind of going up and down 30 or 40 cents. So kind of waiting for it to make a bigger play, but this we might have to start getting little scalps in here. I can see a couple of you have already done that. So I wasn't ready to do that quite yet with AMD. I'm going with that logic of that broke right through both those fibs. That was fast. I missed that. I should have turned around right there. That's kind of where I wish I would have turned around. Damn. Whoever caught that, yep, a couple of you caught that. That's good. I'm sitting here jabbering away. So the idea with scalping, of course, is with the RV strategy, is you ride the price action down in a position, then you ride the price action back up in a position. The point of control did pull down. I think I missed it, but it pulled down, which means that it might go a little further. But I see this up here telling me there's a lot of people up here that are trying to pull this back up. So sellers continue to drop, but they're kind of coming up a little bit. So look at that. I mean, that's pretty strong in a downward move. Well, I'm going to try to catch this on a downward move here, guys. I'm going to try to reverse down here if it goes a little lower. So 51.50, it just keeps stopping right there. 150. I don't want to miss it back up another time. Oh, that was in the 40 cents for a second. Is that really going to be it? Let's see what we got here. I don't want to miss it again. I'm getting ready to reverse. It looks like it's going to go back up. Maybe one more jump down. One more jump down. There was 48. Didn't see that on my market maker, though. 51.40. I'm going to take that. It's just messing around down there. It's playing games with me here. We got it too quick. Now it keeps going. Okay, so we've got this volume profile to turn it around. So I'm looking for it to turn around now. Whoa. That was just a shadow. That didn't really happen. So I've got it at 51.45. 151.45. So take this. I don't know. That's not it. That should be maybe a little lower than that, but these channels are bigger than I would like, but I could not find a better channel. So and this is just slowly, it's moving a little slower than I wanted for ATR of 8. This is moving just a little too slow in my opinion, but so we might have to catch some baby scalps with 1,000 shares. That could be tough. We might get some slippage here. I'm looking for 51.75, 51.80. I don't know. Is that going to keep going up? There it goes. Come on, get up there. Get all the way up to 52, why don't you? I'm going to take that. I got over 1,000. I banked it. Get ready to reverse back right. If it keeps going up, I'll reverse right back up. Now I'd like to see it get back here, and I'll start playing this channel here, or even lower. What did that get down to? That got down to 30, 38. So I'd like to see, oh no, I got a good position. Okay. Yeah, this might pull it up though. So, oh, there we go. Now we're seeing some action below. Let's see it get down. I'm on a short now, so let's see it get down. Got it at 151.83 short. 151.83 short. It seems like it wants to go up, which is not something I feel good about with this position, but everybody's nice and green. Good. I think most of us have a $500 to $1,000 cushion, so we can take chances. And I'm of the mind to hold a lot of these a little longer. That's why I didn't care about the channels being quite so big. But now, as I got into trading it, it seemed that I wish they were a little tighter, the channels. Like if this goes up to 52, I mean, it's only 17 cents out of my position. Wow, it's kind of slow for, price action's a little slow for what we're dealing with here. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take it back again. Oh, wow, there was some slippage there, right? So I've got it at 151. I'm almost in the exact same. I think I'm a penny off of the position I was in. I'm going to take that again. I'm just going to try some of these baby scalps, guys. It's just sitting here. It bounce up again. Give me a 3 digits up there. Nope, that's not looking good. I'll take that. Okay, so I definitely got, so it's 74 now. Not as high as I want to be. Take it again. I'm going to take it again. It looks like it's going down. I think I slipped there. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to go down, so I didn't want to be holding it long right there. So I'm going to take that. So those little scalps are working. It's, oh man, it's not ideal. I feel like I'm slowing down a little bit because I feel like I kind of lost my way there. So yeah, that's a little, I'm in a long position and it's still going short, but this is where it turned around before. That's right at the 38. So I'm at 50. So I kind of hit the long a little too quick there, but that's what I said. I kind of lost my way. I was like, where am I? Where am I? I'm reversing too quickly. It's just becomes silly trading. I was looking at the number here more than the numbers here. So, yeah, this is getting bad. So like I said, I have $1,000 max loss. I don't per trade. I don't want to get to it, obviously. If this continues to stair step down, I'm going to have to take a lesser loss and just get out. Or not. There we go. I could have just got out, but it looks like it's going to go up now, so I don't want to get out. Sellers were starting to drop, but that might have been my chance. It gave me a chance there, but I stair stepped up three or $400 just by playing it this way. Yeah, I definitely missed that. I should have taken that. Darn it. Okay. But look at how the sellers are dropping. So now the buyers are taking over here. So let's see this percentage go up. I want to see that go up. There it goes. This is why I didn't get out the last time. It's playing with me. You guys doing up there? Oh, I look back down to see it go down another $100. This is where I should be taking the scalps, and I'm in the wrong position. Got a nice big cushion. I'm just kind of waiting a minute till I get green. See if we can get back up to those fibs and beyond. I'm right at the fibs, so I'm like right there at the $0.50. Point of control's up there, guys. VWAP's up there. We want it to go up there where everybody's calling for it. Oh, okay, I got to be careful. Level 2's messing up on the ask. I was looking at the wrong number. It seemed like it wasn't moving. Wow, I'm going to take that. I'm going to reverse on that off the 81. What did I get it at? 77. Stopped here a whole bunch of times, so And this is the thing about the RV strategy and large caps, that you get a lot of opportunities for it to come back and work with you. So, oh my God, I'm going to take that. That was a $400. So what is that at? What did I get it at? 36. So, yeah, now I'm getting hurt, but I swear it was that was too much to pass up. And then it's $400 and something. Is that going to go all the way back up here? I don't know if this is its new home down here or not. And, you know, doing okay, but this isn't going to be a $5,000 day, I don't think, which is my goal. It's just moving a little. It's more like a $5,000 session these days, because I'm been able to do 2 or 3 sessions in between stuff. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of scalps here because of the way this is moving. Little, like, you know, $80, $50, $80 scalps. Just could have got out for even money there. It's going to break through there and get back up. It did a spike way up there a second ago, up to 81. Good. Level 2's kind of straightened itself out. 60. Is it going to do it again? 67. Oh, is that it? I take my eyes off and look up there, then I'm definitely risking things by doing that. I'm going to take that. What did I get that at? 72? All right, so I definitely made a few $100 there. Yeah, this is our play. It's right here. I'm going to actually draw another card. It's not going to move much, guys. I'm going to take another line off the bottom of these. 27. Unless it starts to break back up here, then I'm going the wrong way again. I mean, we can eke out. Yeah, well, there's one of you that's over 3K, so that's good. We can eke out, you know, a few $1,000 in this. This action's a little slower than I thought earlier this morning. This was moving quite a bit more than now, as you can see from the 5-minute ones here. But I mean, we want it to slow down. We picked the higher ATR for perhaps a little bit bigger moves than what we're getting here. But it's very conservative trading here. It's all a matter of perspective. When you see a red number come up and you go a couple $100, but then you see a green number that's $200 or $300 too. So that could just be $20 versus, you know, $30 or $40. It just depends on your share size. You know, so it could have been 100 shares instead of 1,000 shares. It would change your perspective. So just how much each person's willing to risk for this is why it might feel differently to you. You know. So let's see if it can break the fibs again. I mean, I'm a bit above the fibs, so I'm looking to reverse at the fibs or maybe the next line down, or even better yet, if it went all the way down here. I just created that line, but I mean, at least we want to get it down to the fibs. So we've got some price action coming in from here, so it's going to pull down the point of control, and that's good news for my short position. So we're looking for it to go short here. There, it's at the fib. That was good. It's at the fib. Can it break below that, or is that it? Boy, it's breaking below it. How far below it? Oh, it went back up. Oh. Yeah, that's a now the price action's kind of drawing it up there. I was going for like a $300 or $400 move rather than $200 move, and now I missed it. So I know a bunch of you probably got that, but I was looking for a little bit longer play. Yeah, I'm gonna once it dips down there again, I'm just gonna get out. 40. All right, I'm gonna take that. When I get that at 47. Now watch it drop, because that's how they play the game. Yes, see, that's what I was kind of looking for this line. Now it could keep going, so I've got to be careful here. He just kept thinking, I should have taken it there. I should have taken it there. I should have. Okay, I'm just going to take it then. And they say the puppet master's not real. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can get back up to that 80 up there we've got marked. It's getting close. I'm going to take that. I know that's not 80, but I'm gonna try that. But that was 71, because they keep fading off of these. So I'm just trying to. It does seem like it wants to go up though, doesn't it? It broke the 81. I went in a little soon. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, come on. Now you're going to go way above that line? Now, most of you who've been trading for years become professional beggars and prayers. And once you become a professional, that's an edge. No, that's a joke. It's no edge. You wonder why. Why does no one listen? Why aren't they listening? My God. Excuse me. Pour coffee. I want to fade off of this. I want this thing to fly down, not fly up. I mean, it's dropped off of this for every time now. Well, no, that's not really true. It was up at the ATR. So if this is another play for the ATR, then I messed up. So might be too, huh? Because it's staying above this line for a while now. I don't trust that as much as the 4 hours, but it's just sort of a guideline. And right now, it's guidelining me right out of $200 or $300. Wow. Come on, baby. Let's drop down here. Okay. See, you weren't going to make a play. You weren't going to go to the ATR. You want to play down here near the VWAP and the point of control. Somebody's over $4,000, so I think I'm in second or third place here. So this is the RV strategy, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. There's a ton of different videos. How to set up your scanner so you don't have to pay for a service. How to set up your charts. How to see which way the market's going. Whoa. I'm going to take that, guys. So is that going to keep going down now that I took it? Now, a lot of you might say that's counterintuitive, and you might be right. But I like to bank it and then manage my... Yeah, I definitely should have gone a little further. Manage my bad position. So I banked it, hoping we're going to get this back and forth action again. I should have gone a little lower than 39, though. Maybe waited for this one. But it could have just as easily stopped there. So I grabbed that line And you also have the volume profile turning around here. So I'm hoping now it's not going to drop all the way down here and really stick it to me in this long. I'm in a long position now. 151.39 is my position. And I was hoping to get to 5,000 today, but clearly that is not going to happen. So now we just want to try to keep it above. Oh, excuse me. It'll work still. 3,000. Let's keep it above 3,000. So sellers were dropping off there. So that's a good sign for a long position. Going to break through these fibs, or he's going to knock it down here. Point of control and VWAP are up here. So we're looking to get out, back up in here again, where we want to try to reverse it again. We'll see what it looks like when it gets up there. Well, now the sellers are taking over again. Yeah, it's kind of just the 5 minutes just showing sort of an up, down, and there's sort of a consolidation. The 15 minutes almost just a consolidation. So it's been kind of slow action. Again, that's what you look for. Oh, there we go. You look for that in an ATR. So now we're right at the fibs. We're right at the fibs there. And then it bounced off of them. So we need them to break them with a little bit of some power so we feel comfortable staying long. The collective we. Yeah, I don't like seeing that. Should have just caught that scalp, guys. Darn. I'm sure some of you did. What I mean by that is reversed up here and then now get ready to reverse again. You know, there was probably a couple $100 to be made, even with slippage. You just, obviously, you don't know what's really going to happen. You just try to capitalize when you see it. I use the scalping indicator a lot in situations like this to see the overall strength within the candle. Now you saw buyers went out there. Will the volume keep going up with buyers? Because if it does, then we have a really strong move going up. So we're heading up to the point of control. I'm getting ready to reverse. I don't want to lose this. Nice. Whoa. Did you see that jump? That was 100. Wow. Okay. It broke the 81. So what's right here? This is 51.92. So 52. We're looking at 52. Oh, it broke 52. Wow. So we have a real move here. So keep a close eye on this one. Wow. Holy mackerel. This thing's still going up. Is it going to go up? It looks like it's making a move to the ATR. Let's not lose this on a quick decline. Broke 4K. Man, still going up. I don't jump out of 3 green candles that are getting bigger as they go on. So I'm going to ride this a bit. Now you could see it happened right here. It just turned right around, and it really turned around when it hit that. So, but look at this. Look at this on the scalpers indicator. This you stay in. Now, you know I turn around at the ATR, so I don't think I'm going to at this amount of power. Will it, the ATR turn it around? Looks like it's trying to. I'm going to get out if this starts to turn around. Wow. Is it going to drop? That's at 35, 33. So I would say if I see it back at like 52.20, 152.20-ish would be at this line would be. If it breaks this line, I'll call it a reversal. Oh, it's still going. Wow. Looking good. So here's our next one up here. If you're just going by support and resistance, yeah, I don't think I'm going to reverse off this. Actually, it's near the end of my 30 minutes, so I'm going to be stopping. Look how close I got to 5K, and you can't get stuck with that number in your head either. This is close enough, but I just want to make sure the move's really done. I won't let it drop. If it drops near the ATR, I'm out. So let's see. So it'll be like 44, 4,500, or I just ride this a little further. Holy mackerel, look at it go. If I see a 5K, I'm out no matter what's happening here. Wow. Am I going to get a 5K here? Looks like I'm going to get a 5K here. Is that it? Is it stopping? Because it'll stop it and then I'll lose 1,000. Yeah. I mean, was that perfect or what? Not really, because it's still going. Wow, I didn't think I had a chance. Well, I'm going to count my blessings and not overtrade, because that's when this will drop really quick. Look at that move. Everybody's capitalizing on that. That's great. So this is the RV strategy, guys. There's something to be said for it. You watch me play these levels. They definitely were, turning around, being supported. And then the volume profile doesn't hurt. That's a really good thing to watch. This is the upper and lower values of the volume profile. That's the point of control. And then you always want to have your VWAP there, and then of course the scalpers indicator. So it's a combination of things. I kept looking over here to make sure nothing was going to jam it up, but on large cap it takes a lot to stop. Look at that. It stopped right up there. I think I had another couple $100 to make there, because I stopped in the long before it got to 153. So that's it. I wonder if that's going to keep going. This might just go up the rest of the day. I mean, you just never know about it. This could be the beginning of a massive trend, or it could go down $4, and that's the thing. You just capitalize when you can. That's why I'm a scalper. I don't like to leave positions overnight. Let me correct that. I do have positions overnight in different accounts, but I mean, that's a long-term thought process where I trade those things. So we will be working more on the swing strategy for those of you following along. I showed how we were rating those in a couple videos ago, and we are planning to stream. I'm waiting for some things in my different businesses and other things that are, giving me more time so I can dedicate. Because if I start it, then it has to be very consistent. I don't want to just, do a day or two and then be gone for a week and do a day or two. So I'm trying to loosen up my schedule while the strategy is being developed, so that I can be more consistent for everybody when we pick those stocks every morning. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I'm also looking for somebody that can fill in for me if I can't be there, that I can call in my picks, or would be a similar picking, which would probably be Alan. How he trades with me already. So anyway, guys, I'm rambling on. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Be careful out there trading a sim. Make sure you always stay inquisitive and stay green.